Preston, afternoon. So I am going to go through the sites that you sent over, Chase, and then go through a couple other sites as well. I hope that's okay, and I hope that you agree with my assessments, and we'll just go from there. Looking forward to sharing how I think about web and creative, um, and yeah, looking forward to it. So I'll start with the HighLevel landing page, and we're off. So with this landing page, and specifically the first thing that you see, I know that we're going to be going through a rebrand, so I won't mention that. But the first thing that I see is that I don't know where to look, which is a little bit concerning for me. First and foremost, I like to know exactly what the hierarchy is, and I'm not seeing it here. The HighLevel logo is equal in size to this login to app, which is almost equal in size to this Power Up for Business tagline and the subhead, and this 14-day free trial, which is, all together almost equal to this video. And for me, that's just creating confusion for my eye. I don't know where to look. Moving on down, I know that we can take creative liberty with these awards banners. And so I would like to see us do that in order to just create a little bit more cohesion in the page and cohesion with the look and feel of the page overall, and owning more of our brand and our brand look and feel. I also don't know if the awards needs to be this high up on the page. I think we could actually see the "we're in the business of helping you grow your business" further up, or this "watch your demo" further up. I also don't love that these are next to each other. I really think we could create more breathing room by giving this its own module and this its own module. I do think that HighLevel has everything you need to succeed could really come into this head, with this as your subhead. So overall, what I'm seeing is there's not one color story happening, and there's a lot of confusion for my eye. It's just really hard for me to decipher, what am I supposed to be looking at, what am I supposed to be taking in, and what am I supposed to be remembering from the entire landing page. And overall, it's really hard for me to figure out, what is the key information to take away. So that's where I think there's really a big opportunity to just clean this up and make it really, really impactful. So moving along to this virtual workshop, this I think is good with, hey, there's key information only, and it is very impactful that I take away, this is the name of the workshop, this is who it's with, this is the dates and times, and this is what's going to be happening on those 3 days. What I don't love is that there's a lot of different type treatments happening just within this header. We've got italics, we've got bold, we've got different colors, we've got different sizes. That can be simplified to have higher impact. I also think we can do a lot better with the way that we're treating our images. We've got 2 different styles of photos. We've got 3 different styles of image treatment with the background here, and then 2 different styles here. I would like to see us treat every image the same, even if they're coming from different sources. Maybe we're adding that background to each of these images, and then we're making them into black and white. I think that could be a lot more impactful and then make our images look a lot cleaner. So that's just where my head goes immediately in order to make things look a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper, a little bit richer. And then finally, with the SaaSpreneur website, I totally get it. Gold is a really, really hard color to work with digitally. It's an amazing substance to have when you're working in the real world, but digitally, it kind of sucks. Like, let's be honest. I've used it in my own portfolio materials, and I'm never going to do it again. So I think in order to have a more impactful, richer, higher end looking website for the SaaSpreneur, we do need to scrap the gold and start with a new color palette. What that might look like, we need to work together on that. Maybe it's using one of the colors from our HighLevel brand as a whole right now. Maybe it's using one of the colors from what we develop once we do the rebrand. What I've seen be really super impactful is having just a color story based on just a singular color. Similar to what we're doing with the gold, but maybe it's a navy, maybe it's a cream. The color of the year from Pantone is mocha. So maybe we're, speaking to mocha, but doing something that's a little bit richer and a little bit, easier to work with when it comes to digital. The other thing that I'm seeing here too, and it's speaking back to that last web page that we looked at, is every single one of these videos is shot in a different style. I think we need to build some brand guidelines on how we want these videos shot, or move these videos to a different page within the SaaSpreneur page, so that way we have a little bit more creative control and we can have it look a little bit more premium. A really good example of what I'm talking about is on this Fiverr page. You can see that every single one of their contributors is shot in the same style, and it makes it look more premium, it makes it look more rich, it makes it look a lot more, just like you're getting the best of the best when you work with Fiverr. That might not always be true, but it makes it look a lot more rich. You can also see that they're working with a pretty muted and rich color story here. So they basically just have orange, green, and plum as their color story, and they're working with different tones from that. And that is something that we could look to do as well when it comes to the HighLevel and the SaaSpreneur websites, as something to, just take it up a notch. So to look at a competitor, I wanted to show you the Salesforce website. Some things that are going well here are the bar at the top with all of your key features that you need: login, try for free, contact, the logo, and then try for free, watch demos. Really, really good hierarchy happening here between the video, needing help. This looks really clean and nice. And then, you have your tagline with your subhead. What I don't think is working well is this branding looks super juvenile. I think it actually takes the brand down and does not make it look premium at all. What does look nice and premium is that we have these client lists right here, and Open Tables, Saks, FedEx. That makes it look a little bit more premium. So maybe something to consider for us, having that client list and bringing it to the forefront. Then what I think is kind of the best of the best is this Cash App landing page. What I love about it is it looks future thinking. It looks super fun. It makes you want to engage with the page, and it has a really clear hierarchy. Do more with your money. Okay, it has a call to action. It has a really, really clear tagline. You know that it's for Cash App. It's got a really clear color story. It's got green, purple, blue. It's got a clear login button, a really clear menu button, and then you clearly can see, oh, this is where I go and download. And this is my subhead with clear denotations of where my disclaimers are going to be. You can swipe, and it's got a fun swipe feature with the way that the landing pages are shifting. Again, really, really clear header with subhead, clear learn more button, clear disclaimer, and again and again. This to me is just the best of the best, cherry on top, speaking to the brand, speaking to the consumer. Really, really, really well done. Something for us to keep in mind, get inspired by. Really, really well done. And then last but not least, because it's always fun to be nostalgic, get inspired, and, just have fun with it. When I was in LA, my favorite Mexican restaurant came out with this website. They were called Salazar. They were in Frogtown, and they had an Ode to the 90s website. So something to just keep in mind when you're like, okay, let's take it back. Let's take it to the basics. Let's get inspired. They went full rainbows. They went full Comic Sans. They had a quote from Jonathan Gold, who was the only food writer to win a Pulitzer Prize. And they had an MC Hammer GIF dancing. So, just something to look at, get inspired, and, also maybe take as a definitely do not do. But this lives rent free in my brain, so I thought I would share it with you just for kicks and giggles. All right. I hope you enjoyed my tour of the good, the bad, the ugly, and the really ugly. And have a great day, y'all.